I know I want to do a dual wield Dex bleed build. And I may try out magic. Like, here's the thing though, I'm normally a strength build, so I'm probably gonna fail miserably. I'm probably gonna do 5 times worse with my other builds. But I normally don't make magic builds. I never have made a magic build. I've only made builds and turned my character into a mage by leveling up certain stats, and he's still a physical guy who can use magic. Dark Souls 2, I used a lot of buffing. The only thing I don't see myself really using is the Dark Souls 3 soul art abilities. You know, the abilities that are attached to your weapons. I just don't really care about those. That's too much extra. That's too much time for me to pay attention and learn those moves then. I already have to pay. It's hard enough for me to memorize a boss's moves and then having me and my swing speed. Now, you know, having to memorize other things like that, that's why I don't really use other weapons. It is a vastly different playstyle. I've used magic, just not fully. Like I said, my Dark Souls 2 character has got 99 int and intelligence and, you know, faith. So he can do all sorts of shit. But I only used it for one boss, and it was to farm and level to get souls. Because on New Game Plus and beyond, it becomes a hell of an ordeal trying to fight him when I'm under his feet and he can one-shot me. But no, I've seen some awesome magic. I just don't know if I want to be pyromancy or if I want to go straight up mage. Because I'm not a fan of... I don't use faith stuff all that much. It's either I use pyromancy or I use magic. And I count all your types of magic the same, so... If they want to sit there and have lightning and ice and sleep and all that, I consider all that magic. Hex. Because it's Hex, not... It was originally just... Hex didn't really have its own in the original Dark Souls 1. It wasn't until later... Oh, that's right. It's these warping fucks. Where'd you go? How'd you spot me, bitch? There's a third magic in this I really like. It's the dragon magics. They scale off the arcane stat and faith. Interesting. Yeah, because originally in Dark Souls 1, Hex wasn't its own thing. It was combined with pyromancy. And now it's its own stat in 2 onward. But yeah. Now it's just magic, fire, lightning, and holy. But I only really care about magic. I never used faith stuff. I mean, I used some faith buffs, but that's it. I never healed or used anything of that nature. I wish I could go there. I wish I could unlock this. But it's not. It's up there, also. Oops. I have to admit, I like the Faith Lightning spells. Nothing satisfied me more than the Zeus Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I mean, it is fun. I'm just not particularly fond of magic. I like my melee. Where do I want to go? Whoa. We can go check that corner real quick. And I can figure out what the hell I'm doing. Chairs? Okay, I must have gotten that item later. I know I've been over here. I brought down the Turtle Bell Tower. Yeah, then this just takes me all the way up to the other side, unfortunately. I can't open that gate. I got what was in here, right? I know there's... I thought there was like one that I couldn't do anything in. Or a couple that I couldn't do shit in. Who gives a shit if I'm inside? Game? Game? Who cares if I'm on thing? Let me ride my horse. Keep forgetting my hand lantern. Oh, hello. Hello. Underground. I'm not sure if I found this or not. Did you get the note at the door that was blocked? That shows you where to get the key to open it. I mean, this? Wherever this is, like, I'm trying to figure a lot of this on my own, though, too. I appreciate the help, but, like, it would make me feel like shit if people tell me where all that is. I appreciate it. You can... saying stuff the way you are is fine, because you're asking if I've gotten something. Which, luckily for me, most of it is. I just don't want help. Otherwise, I would ask, where is this? Because then that just defeats the purpose of playing. And don't feel bad, because, you know, you're asking me questions already for things that I've gotten. Otherwise, it's hard for me to answer stuff like that, because I don't know. But, no, I know I got it, because I just did it. I just don't want to ask. I don't like asking for help. It just doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like, what's the point? If you need help, then what's the point? So not once do I ever ask for help. Unless I really, really, really am tired of just doing something. Even at work, I'd rather not have help. Even in life. I want to do everything on my own. That's why I didn't want to say where... Nah, I appreciate it. You're asking me. Thank you. Thank you. Because outright asking me if I got an item, I'm not going to know an item by the name. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh no, you told me the name of an item. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, that's where I say where it is. I'm trying to help in a way. Yeah, and then I appreciate you. Thank you. That's what... my point of this whole thing was just you not to tell me where that is. Like, it wasn't to say, hey, don't give me hints like you are. Because I'm fine with that. Asking me, hey, did you get an item? Or, hey, there's this thing here, or whatever. Because Beagle was telling me about, like, the weird, stupid I don't know, weird... I don't know what it is. The weird pus or mold that grows on the turtle tower, the colossi turtle things. The mausoleums, apparently. I didn't know about that. Well, I would have figured it out eventually. But to be honest, noticing that little white mold on those things, that would have just looked normal to me, so it probably would have not have figured it out as fast as I would have, as fast as I did, because he told me. That right there, I want to be like, no, don't do that for people. But, like, you know, I'm not going to sit there and get uppity at everyone. I don't like doing that. It bothers me to tell people not to help me. I can never win. Oh, yeah. Lives. Tell me how to do that, I would have taken... No, I was to get it. I thought I had... Yeah, no, I was trying to, like... I was trying to smack it. Then I was trying to, like, figure out if there was another puzzle to it. I would have figured it out by accident by hitting it. And then died a bunch. But yeah, no, I definitely would have not have figured it out without that. Dude. Dude! You're a mage dude. Or you're a melee dude with your stupid magic crystals. You might as well just go mage, buddy. Keep drilling away over there. I get my smithing done, please. Just keep drilling away. Did you say that? Yes, I am a strength build. Yes. I mean, I haven't even leveled dexterity all that much. I'm pure strength right now. My weapon is a B scaling. Then I got this motherfucker that I'm trying to level. Currently, he's a quality right now. Because I'm not sure if the scaling for that would make it better. Or not quality, but right now he's neutral. Because there's no name in it. It's just neutral. So I don't know if that'll be better if I level it up. And give it an art that makes it scale and heavy. I mean, the weapon I'm using is not exactly the biggest weapon, but it's a heavy greatsword. With this is the ability to keep forgetting about. It's because I don't use shit like this. I'm normally quality build with a heavy weapon. Dex and strength even. But this time around, I kind of just leveled more strength and then went into health. And I'm going to be leveling MP a bit so I can use more summons. Which would help in the long run. This character, if I ever play it again, is getting everything. If I end up platinuming it on the PC, fine, but my goal, and still, regardless, I play to get everything. So even if I do play it again on this character, I could always try out other things, because I will be getting as much as I can get out of things. So we already got quite a bit of magic. And apparently this is all just an incantation. So pyromancy in this is just incantation, so it's faith in this. I don't like about the Ash of War is that you can put on weapon grease. You can't put on weapon grease or buff it with spells. Using different buffs on command. Yeah. Well, I don't think you could normally buff with a spell and a weapon or an item normally. If you could, that's something new to me. Because I normally only buff or use a buff. Buff with a spell or buff with an item. I never tried both. Unless it's like a strength buff. Because bright bugs in Dark Souls 2 is a thing. I'm not sure if other games really have a strength buff besides the War Cry from this and 3. Dark Souls 2 had a strength buff that you can use. So then you kind of can buff upon using a magic spell, but you can't use a magic item buff on top of a spell. I don't think that's ever happened. I could be wrong though. Here's the thing though, I've never tried, so. But no, Dark Souls 2 is like the one game where I was all about using... Oh, okay, I see. That's the same spot. Dark Souls 2 is all about, like... I was all about using spell buffs. Like, I had, like, flame weapon, a dark weapon, lightning weapon. I had the Red Iron Twin Blade, one of each... I had one Red Iron Twin Blade for each element. And I was literally just going through, looking at boss weaknesses and resistances and just wrecking house. Normally, I don't care about doing stuff like that, but I have done that. Get wrecked. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Ow, ow, ow. You know what you should be shooting right now, Mr. Forearms? What's the Avalon? The fucking cross... It's a freaking crossbow that shoots like a ballista. Well, not ballista arrows, but it shoots... Not like a ballista. What is it what I'm looking for? It's a rapid fire bow. Clever girl. Nah, I mean, if you have on an Ash of War, you can't use weapon grease or magic. Ooh, nice, crystal. Well, an Ash of War is something unique and new to this. So I've never... I don't really consider that a buff. It's just changing your scaling. If that's the case, that's dumb. But I'm not used to some mechanics like that. That's a new mechanic, though, entirely to me. If people want to consider the Ash of War a buff, fine. But all that does is change your scaling. If FromSoft made it so you can't have that plus a buff on, that's stupid. But it's not like it really changes up anything. Because you could never buff a ton of buff, though, is what I was saying. Because you called it a buff. You can't sit there and you can't sit there and add magic to a weapon, then buff it with another element. Or an item. That's what I was getting at. I'm not used to all of the Ash of War shit. Because well, for one, I don't really... The only thing I care about the Ash of War for is its scaling. Honestly, if the Ash of War didn't affect actual scaling, then I wouldn't be using it. Because I can care less. The only thing I want anything to have right now is probably my shield to have the parry. That's probably the only thing I really want. Because in the future, I do want to learn parrying better. But even then, I just can't seem to get into parrying outside of Dark Souls 1. Because I'm not good at it. And that's just... There's way too many enemies in this game for me to sit there and try to learn parrying. But I do want to practice it. I'm just bad at it. But yeah, no. If... I really... That's fine to me, though, if I can't buff with a weapon with Ash of War on. That's no problem. I'm not even good at making mage builds anyway. I just level up the stats I need and use magic. That's it. I don't know meta. affect me all that much. Maybe I'll use it more when I use other weapon types. For now, though, using cool abilities like the whirlwind slash thing or whatever, or the fucking golf swing. I barely even jump, to be honest. I forget that I can jump in combat because I'm so used to not jumping in combat, to the point where I just don't even think it's all that good. It's nice to have a jump, but in combat, it's not for me. Half the time I end up in Sekiro, half the time I ended up jumping past an enemy if I tried to hit him with an attack in the air. I don't use jump attacks in Sekiro at all. I play this game like it's Dark Souls. I don't play it. Why? Just why? Just why? How'd you fucking rotate while I was stabbing you? How's that work? Just why? Get out of here! That shit. Oh, I know. I know it does a lot of damage. I just don't like the jump attack. I'm just not good at it. I don't need to do extra damage if I can dodge an attack. Good shit. Yeah. Fucking... That was my dumb strat that I tried to develop to fucking fight the three of them. Backstab them. It worked to a degree. I managed to break one of them, but I still died. I hate this fucking fight. I mean, that got me a lot of shit, so I'm gonna not complain. But yeah, no, the jump attack is nice. I'm just not good at it at all. It's not something I've practiced. It's not something that Sekiro has. You don't jump attack at Sekiro. You can, but why? Half the time when I tried doing it, I'd miss, or it would get me hit. Half the time, like, I just dash backwards or do one of the main 3 things that you're supposed to do. The counter, the jump over, Goomba Stomp, and jump back for grabs. I don't do any other jumps. I'm not good at it. No matter how many mechanics they add into these games, I'm going to continue to play these games like it's Dark Souls. I'm not gonna do sword arts. I'm not gonna sit there and be jumping around. I'm not gonna be riding on horse combat much. I don't like it. As much as I'm liking this game a lot, there's those things making the gameplay not. It's not adding to it. The horse doesn't add anything to me. Personally, if I could, I would search this entire world on foot. The only reason I don't is because it's too slow. And even then, the horse is slow. The horse doesn't even run. You have to tap B. You can't even hold it. It's so dumb. you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All of the smithing stones I got. None were for that. And of course they weren't.
Greet, are you here for... I feel like I can see how I can understand their yearning. Master Hugh said it himself, actually. That I'm known once again. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh, thank you. Alright, well, I guess I'm not getting anything from that one. There's so much out there. Oh yeah, the Divine Tower of the Caled basement and everything. Foreskin. Ow! I am gonna try to face and beat Foreskin right now, yeah. If I can. I don't do a lot of damage, but I'll try. I can face him, the Crystalians. Damn, you came in here with 12k souls, you mad. Oh. 12k souls, huh? Looks like you haven't lost a million, then. I keep thinking that's a cliff or a spot to fall off there. That's why I don't turn there. But yeah, no, I've lost millions of souls in Souls games before. Like a million at one time. To be honest, 12k is nothing. When you can farm dudes that give you 1,000 apiece. Well, that's, yeah, it sucks. I should actually get rid of them. But I'll be honest, I have been losing half the boss souls I've been gaining anyway. Like, I duplicated Godric's soul, popped it, and then lost it. So I actually was able to get Godric's weapon and consume his soul, and I lost it because I died. But half the bosses that I've been beating that aren't story significant, or at least weak as shit, that I've been fighting secretly, I've been losing half their soul. Be an asshole. Dude! Thanks for not attacking there. Ah! If I lost a million, I would die. Oh, I've lost a million in souls from multiple different opponents. I've lost a million souls in Bloodborne. I've lost a million souls in Dark Souls. I've lost a million souls in pretty much all of them. Here's the thing, I challenge myself to see how many souls I can carry on and how long I can go for. So, like, yeah, it still upsets me because I've lost a million souls amply in Demon Souls' remake when I was farming off the Reapers in the fucking Shrine of Storms. I've had well over a million, kept losing it. I actually lost probably around 3 million collectively. Not at one time, collectively. I have lost a million, though, in that game a few times. I try not to do this. I just keep forgetting that I have souls on me. But yeah, I think the episode was called Padme Returns, I believe. It's where I lose my million to Queen Amygdala and Bloodborne. I had to mute my commentary because it was just me swearing up the ass. It's going well, Chocolate Chip. How are you doing? Yeah. How are you doing, buddy? But yeah. If you... can't really see it very well. Look at that soul count there. Oop. I lose that permanently in this fight. I'm alive as well. But yeah, those I lose in this fight permanently. Where is it? I had to mute myself, it was so bad.
Whoa!
I can play a lot of these when I do my I guess it's my 500 and 600 follow special. I guess it's more or less just watching my growth on Twitch and YouTube, just how I've come so far. I really don't know what else to do besides do my massive like big streamer party get together thing, which I do. I'm planning still. It's just I want to grow my end a little bit more. So I feel like I'm not being able to offer much because not a lot of my guys even show up every day or all the time. Were you guys doing Bloodborne all night? What was this? Oh, the video here? No, this is from my YouTube days. The video I'm showing online is my YouTube days. I've been doing this all night. Because me and Kashmir were talking about... Because I have 12k souls and I'm fighting a boss.
Fight. Come on.
And Kashmir was telling me that I'm insane for doing that. And I'm just saying, like, well, 12k, yeah, it sucks. I should be using it. Because I haven't really been leveling as much as I should be. But I've lost well over 1 million before in a couple fights.
I'm under you.
There's one of it. There it is. There was that death. That was a death right there. At least I thought it was. I know I lose it. I just wish it didn't take so long to load. The time this game is so huge. Yeah, you're taking your sweet time. I feel that. I know it's against Amygdala. Why hasn't it happened yet?
God damn it.
Unless it's a different video with her involved. Because it's the Chalice amygdala. And it should have
Do your
happened.
other stomp.
And it should have happened already. Is it another one? Because, yeah, it should have happened already.
Yes.
Apparently not.
Ripped.
Apparently not there. I know it's amygdala that does it. Where are you, video? Live streams. That's a live stream. That's just finishing up. Nice, and haven't touched Rail. Finished the Weeping Pencil. Nice. I'm getting to know some areas, but probably a lot of these areas I haven't even touched on. But, you know, I sworn there was a video I thought it had to do with amygdala in the Chalice dungeon. I just looked at them. I'm very confused. I'm very confused.
The boss fight itself.
Did I somehow die and get more souls? Because this video should be it. Also, this is the last Bloodborne video I did. I don't remember that.
Wow.
When was it?
God damn it. Get up, come on! Why such slow get up?
Wouldn't be this. Interesting, yeah, I don't remember where it was. It's not this one. It's not that one. What? I'm sure you have, since the game is so big, but yeah, I'm still not. It is defiled amygdala. That's why I was confused, because I should have lost it in that video already.
Eventually I'm going to,
Unless I fight... I don't know where I would have gotten more million souls from. Because I beat her with that, so I'm good. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the episode I was recording with the Samsung CO1U microphone.
doing this.
That's right. The reason I sold that microphone is because it used to echo.
Yeah,
well
boy. That was actually a good fight, even though I got nearly destroyed.
But that's the best my YouTube gets when
It's
it comes
just-
to
I
microphone
learned.
quality. Samsung
Sorry, I
CO1U
hit the
and
table with my
the
controller.
headset I'm wearing.
I now can iframe his attacks.
Yeah, you hear
Sorry,
that?
a little close there.
Did you hear that? I don't know if you heard it. It was slight. There's an echo. That microphone, the Samsung CO1U, caused that. But yeah, no, it is defiled. Right now, or in general? In that video or here? My eyes aren't even blue. That's the funny thing. I have hazel eyes. This is back when I didn't even really use a webcam either.
My headphones. All right. Sorry if you're able to hear the sounds of the audio coming from my headphones. I know you're gonna hear it from my.
I don't even know why I'm playing music.
See me.
My royalty-free music that I used to play.
Damn. So many Ritual Blood 4s.
Why did I play music? What was I doing? Probably because it beats the monotonous no talking that I used to do. YouTube was a lot harder. You have to talk to yourself. Might be your shirt color making your eyes pop. Are they green? And then, they're hazel. It has green in it. It's not green, but it's hazel. They're like a goldenish. They're like a mixture between like browns, golds, greens, different colors. My shirt has blue and whites in it. How does it? What do you mean? Does it just like do my eyes glow like when you take a kind of like when you take a picture of somebody and you can get that like red eye look or whatever? Does it look like that, or is it just? I don't know. I am not looking at me in full screen.
Spooky noises.
Yeah, they do look bluer. Maybe it's just the green screen.
Look arms, color tail.
The green screen. Can I put a? Can I?
We're gonna kill
Can
this
I?
thing fast.
Green screen something into my eyeballs? Look at that! Like all these souls.
Oh, you're not. Oh God. Uh-oh.
I hate this fight.
Why do they have to put a big ass boss in a small ass room?
The only problem is I don't know why I'm winning the fight. This is not. I thought it was another video though. If it's not this one, I thought it was another one.
Whoa!
Unless it's called Defiled and not Amygdala. Padme Returns. Maybe it's a different. So I know you face her 2 times in the Chalice, 3 times total. There might be a different one.
I know from experience.
And it may not even been 1,000,000. I sworn it was though.
This is a good time.
Come on, come on.
This
come
boss
on.
fight because of the room.
Yeah, this
It's actually how Amygdala's killed me a couple of times because of the size of this room.
Oh my god, the loading times.
So are we in phase 2 where you start doing those? Yep.
Yep, 1,000,000. Boom! Dead. Watch. This, I had to mute me entirely. Boom! Bye-bye! I muted this segment due to me screaming. That's the thing.
All right. So
I'm
Amygdala killed
testing
me and took
myself
my
to
echoes.
see how long I can hold them
Because
for.
of this.
And it didn't work out well, because the moment I lose my souls... Here's the thing. The moment I lost my souls, I ran in to go grab them. She hit me immediately and one-shot me. It's one of those moments where you're like, fuck, I need to get my souls back, and then I lose it. Like, it happened against Pontiff Sullivan, too, one time, where I was trying to get a bunch of souls back, and he instant-killed me. I'm like, why does this happen every time? And that's what I was trying to talk about, because he was talking about losing my souls. So sorry, Cash, if you're like, playing this video instead. No! I like cheese with my brunch. I like to eat cheese with my brunch. I don't realize my light is not even all that bright. It's hard to tell if my light is even on when I walk into my room sometimes. Alright. Yep. That's what Amygdala did. It rushed me. And it hit me.
something different because it's not working.
Yeah, here, hold on. That's it right there. You didn't see all of it. But here it is. This is the part where I lose it. All of my souls are gone. You got 0. My souls are literally right there. Right there. Boom, dead.
Alright, so Amygdala killed me and
Lurk for Elden Ring to avoid spoilers. I like discovering. No, that's how I am. I've been, even though I've seen a few bosses from watching some people's streams and hanging out, I've hung out with a few people and chatted a bit, but Elden Ring I care less about spoils as I do Dark Souls. That doesn't mean I want them though. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm relaxing a bit on that. I don't want any of that nonsense, and all the stuff that I found up to this point has been blind. I've had people giving me ideas and hints and stuff, but I've found everything else on my own at this point. I wish I honestly did have it unmuted. It probably isn't that bad. It's just me saying fuck, cunt, bitch, slut, and all this other nonsense. Just a lot. And back on YouTube, I didn't really want, and me being as bad at commentary as I was, I didn't want to be scaring everybody away with my anxiety and anger. Unfortunately, on Twitch, you're gonna get all of that. Not this guy. This guy can go rot. I'm gonna be back for him, though. I'll be back for him. I'm gonna go fight someone else. I think the coolest boss we beat today was probably between O'Neill. There's a boss... No, I'm not gonna say anymore, but yeah, there's one boss that I beat. There's 2 bosses that I beat today that were pretty tough. I want to say not tough, but like not as, I don't know, not as bad as say Orphan of Kos or anything, but they wrecked me far more than one of the main story bosses that I beat. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm all over the place. Sorry if I spoiled anything just by saying a boss's name. I have a hard time not saying certain names when I'm trying to give descriptors or, you know, explain something to help somebody. The most I'm gonna not say is where he is. But like there's a boss that I fought by that, and then another boss somewhere else that wrecked my face for a while. You got it on console, right? Yeah, you're console. You're Sony guy. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, you're only Sony guy. You don't have a powerful enough PC. That's right. Well, whenever I beat this and you're ready to co-op, I'm down to co-op Elden Ring. As I do have it on console. Alright. But yeah, if you don't want to spoil anything, I can definitely understand. It looks like... I liked the way it looked and found some items, but I didn't... Yeah, when I first got to Caelid, my god, everyone was just blasting the shit out of me. And now I'm like... now I'm healing. But yeah, 12k souls, while yeah, that sucks, I would like to keep them. But, meh. Wow, that was on. It didn't look like it for a second. This does not light as much as I was hoping. I mean, it's better than using a torch. Am I fighting werewolves or fucking weird dudes? Centipede! Oh, no, 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 no. Go away down there. No one wants your shit. No one wants your shit. Lost 12 cave soul to a boss yesterday. Some revenant boss up in Lurinia. Really aggressive with bullshit. Wait, revenant boss? What do you mean by that? Is that his name or? Because yeah, there's a lot of like just little optional hidden shit that has bosses in it. Damn it. There's a lot of like hidden little shit like that I'm in now, for instance. Like little caverns and caves and these other things that just have bosses in it. I know there was a cave with I think it was the fire-breathing worm that had like a lever that I pulled, and there was a spot where there's a door that I need to find. I just didn't know where that was. I don't even remember where that guy is. Oh, that's right. I've already, and then I'm gonna add in ring dildo to this now as well. Ring douchebag. I already fought. Hey, that magic user has to go. The Royal Revenant. I've not encountered a boss called the Royal Revenant. Cool. Cool? It's in some ruins. Yeah, that's where this is. Because I haven't really been... I don't remember any boss named Revenant, but if you're in... over here, then I probably did do a boss there that was titled that. I just don't recall a name called Revenant, but if not, then cool. Because then there's this section I gotta go to, there's down here I gotta go to. Then there's the rest of this I gotta go to, like... And then there's this, of course. But yeah, there's a bit in Lurinia that I need to beat. That's easy. It's Lurinia! What? All it is... What are you talking about, dude? You told me you were here. Still this entire section, dude. There is no easts or wests to me, man. It's all the same area still. I don't pay attention to that. Sorry, you guys can't act like I know wests and east, souths, norths. I don't know directions, dude. I just know areas. Right here, you mean? I don't know areas, man. Or directions. I just go by landmarks. There's east and west and everything. Dude, I can read. I'm not good at that, though. When I tell somebody where something is, I'm not going to go, oh, it's north or south of this direction. I don't go off of that. I go off of landmarks. Dude, I didn't even notice that there was a compass in the game until, like, 2 streams in. There's north, south, west, and east, and everything. There's... If there wasn't, then nobody would know where they were going. When I explain things, I don't say it's south of this area because I don't know all that unless I'm looking at it. So if I don't look at my map, I can't tell you what direction is what from where. It's all the same area to me. I can care less if it's in a direction somewhere. All you have to do is just tell me which landmark or where it's nearby, not what direction it is, because that's going to confuse me. And half the time, I don't even know what landmarks are. I don't even know what half the landmarks are you guys are even stating. Like lakes, rivers, all that. I don't know what all that looks like. All it is just there's water. Sorry, I'm not intelligent, guys. Okay? I don't know these terms. Come on, roll. It's hard to describe that much. It's harder for me to describe by directions. Because I have no sense of direction. Unfortunately, I have to go by landmarks. I can't tell you which direction is south, north, west, east sometimes when I'm not looking at a map. And then again, I'm barely even paying attention that there's a compass. Sometimes I just forget that it exists. I almost wish it didn't exist because I'm just not, it's just another thing for me to worry about. Yo, would you stop turning around? Just let me backstab you. I can't beat them any other way. If I was good at this game, maybe. But, you know, I can't go off. I can't just go and be like, yeah, it's north of this direction without looking at the map. And even then, I'll be like, okay, where you want to go is here. Or here in this general area. Because I can't be like, oh, I'm here, and you want to go all the way here. You want to go north of this direction, blah, blah, blah. Near this tree thing. Because even I don't even remember sometimes which areas are what, because all the names are just merging to me. That's why. And even half the time when I am finding these, I am not even paying attention to landmarks. Because I am not observant. I can't. I have to look in only the direction that I'm going that pertains to me that's important. Knowing which direction somewhere is not important to me. Because I'm not going to be telling anybody where something is. I'll go off and be like, tell them where a landmark is. Because that's how I memorize real life. No matter how much I drive, I can never memorize. I don't even know the name of the block my development sits on. I know the block I'm in, but not the block that my entire thing is on. Because I just don't care. That's just how I am. It doesn't pertain to anything. What am I going to do with that information? Who am I going to tell? If people want to know where I live, I can just tell you my address. So whenever people ask me where I live, I'll tell them my development is on a block right across from a golf course. Because I don't know the name of it. I don't even know this name. I don't even know the name of the street my work is at. I know it sounds horrible, but it doesn't, what am I going to do with that information? What does it matter? That's why I don't memorize location, or, names very well, or directions. I can't backstab him. It's not the backstabbing. Me trying to do my backstab strat is just not working with him. I'm gonna have to. It's faster. Unfortunately, I gotta hit them normally. It's just not gonna get any hits off of them. I'm hoping to do backstabs because it's safer, but it's not. I can't ever get it. I am beginning to hate this lamp. I hate that every game that it's in turns off. Just leave it on. It's really kind of annoying. But it's more annoying to have a torch equipped in my hand because then I have to unequip my shield and re-equip my shield and then I spaz. I already have a hard enough time not two-handing my shield sometimes. Just because FromSoft wanted to make the fucking two-hand button 2 other buttons. I really don't want to fight this boss. I really don't. I just don't like him. If I could just get rid of him. God damn it! Heal? Hello? Dude, I'm healing! What the hell? I even saw you do the animation! I don't like it at all. I also just don't like that they throw a bunch of monstrous shit at you like this. You have to sit there and dodge fucking magic spells that rot you. Everything in this stupid fight rots you, but you got that one dude that just spams. I can't really dodge his attacks very well. I'm annoyed by this lamp too. Like I'm just tired of having to spend a couple extra seconds to do something. I just want to run there. That's why I get annoyed by when I get stunned or knocked down or something. I can't move right away. I have to wait for him to get up or whatever, or shit. Like, they can never just... They just can't make... Like, I don't know why they changed that. That was never like that before. I don't know what caused this. I don't know. Bull fucking shit. Dude, leave me alone! Fuck! Such one of the easiest attack types to dodge, and you're annoying me with it. Would you back the fuck off? You're making this fight worse! You and Mage Boy! If you didn't spam magic, and if the other guy didn't sit there and spam that the entire fucking time. Hello? Heal? When I ask? Please? God damn it, crystals! Too much. It's not even trying to make it hard. It's trying to make it annoying. Yes, that's what it is. 3v1 has never been good. But it's done well in other fights. This one's just horrendous. It's not even done well at all. This is just pure annoyance. Because they do 3v or 1v1 or 2v1, 3v1 more, and then even more v1. There's more than 3v1. Like, you got Celestial Emissary, you got fucking... So, and then whatever other bosses, like the Vanguard, Royal Rat Authority Vanguard, and a few other bosses that are more than 2-on-1 or 3-on-1, but even then they're easy as fuck. But they're... The fucking Shadows of Yharnam from Bloodborne and the Ruined Sentinels from Dark Souls 2 were far better 3v1 fights. And I always seem to get caught on every fucking thing. Like, I hate when they add in a bunch of dumb shit. That's why I was getting pissed off at the tree boss, because... Oh, where am I going? Oh, yeah, down is right. Down is right. What am I doing? That's why I got tired of the fucking boss fight with O'Neill. It's because all he did was summon in the beginning. I had to go focus on that instead of him. Like, this is not even a challenge. It's just ridiculously stupid. They're bombarding me with so much shit. They have 2 melee dudes, one dude who's constantly jumping at me, who seems to hit me more times than he should, and a magic dude that I can't seem to outrun his spell. Like, I have to get on him. That's annoying. Like, how am I supposed to when I have him jumping on me? And I'd go after them, but no, he won't let me either. And then I gotta wait for my character to die, then I gotta wait for this, then I gotta select an option, then I gotta wait for another load screen, then I gotta walk back. All it's doing is making me freaking complain about how long shit takes to load. Because now I'm impatient. I wish this run was closer. See, now I had to wait for that animation because I'd rather jump over that because it's faster. I gotta dodge these stupid snails. I gotta go around this corner. I gotta go down these steps. Like, look at all the time that's wasting. Could have just made it a simple run back, but no. Had to make me run this far. You lock onto him! How about lock onto the guy I'm facing? Down on the D-pad, please. Boy, I hate that move. I hate that. I hate down on the D-pad. Come on! What am I caught on? What the fuck? Dude. Dead. Yeah. Alright, I gotta pop that off immediately. They're a little bit stronger than before, so hopefully they can aggro one of them long enough. They are a bit stronger than before, so they should survive more. Oh, that was a bad round. I kept getting caught on what felt like nothing. Like, yeah, I'm getting caught on crystals on the wall, but it looked like there was nothing there. Half the time when I'm rolling around, there's too much shit. That's why I hated the fucking tree fight, because half of his arena was jars. Like, FromSoft, stop. You can make good arenas. You don't have to sit there and fill it with shit to make things seem difficult when it's not. It's just annoying. I'm not here to battle everything else. It's bad enough. That's why I gotta play locked on. Because the time it takes for me to change my camera, I'm gonna die. See, I just did it again. I panicked again. I also am used to having my Estus up. Go! Not what I asked. Would you let me around you? I hate how enemies can just stand in place and turn. I hate delayed attacks. I hate panicking. I hate this run back. I hate having to move. I wish my character would just move. No. I wish my character would just teleport right there or load right there. Now I have to move. Now I'm being stupid and just annoying, but honestly, this is what annoys me the most. Is that I gotta wait for everything. I don't know. There's several points throughout this stream where I just felt like it was I'm not having fun. Fortunately, I only really have fun when I'm winning. God damn it, dogs. Could have backstabbed him there. I thought it was a different attack. Gotcha! What? Oh, the rot. I was going to say, what killed me? The rot. Damn it. Well, this Mr. Fucker over here wouldn't let me fucking do anything. I really need to pay attention to his attack more. I thought he was doing a different one. I thought he was doing his wind-up AoE, or his wind-up, thing where he points the staff down and hits you with a magic spell right in the face. At this point, the boss is not going to even give me any gratification for beating it. It's just going to be a pain. Just going to be like, ugh, finally done. I mean, to be honest, a good portion of fights that I've been doing haven't even been all that fun in terms of beating them. It's just, finally, you're done. Come on. Really? You had to do that to me now? Now I'm all turned around. There we are. See? That's what happens when I try to attack someone else. The ringleader doesn't let me do anything, and then the magic guy hits me. It sucks that I have to resort to using fucking summons. Summon magic. Like, I hate it. I fucking hate it. It's like using magic in this game. It's, what's the point? It's why, another reason why I don't really like magic in games. It's just, what's the point? There's no challenge. It's less of one, anyway. How do I not outrun that? Are you fucking serious? That's what I'm trying to do, but you never want to let me. Come on, man! Jeez, what is with that attack? Stop doing that, would you? God damn it! Fucking stop! stamina, you damn asshole. Oh, come on! All of you hit me at once? Dude, would you stop? Like, seriously. I'm only continuing to try this is because I have no other choice. That's why I don't jump. I can't even outrun the attack. It's so dumb. You should not be able to move with that. It should be a one-directional shot, because that's a little dumb. Oh, come on, game. See, look at that. Jumping down that shit slowed my movement. I never did like that slight small landing that you do. You just like delay instead of going with the momentum. God damn it. Come on, go through! What the hell? Game! The fuck was that? Putting messages in front of the door like that. Also, that's, I mean, that's a thing, but God, what the fuck? Dude, what the hell? Can I get at somebody? No? Can you stop? Okay. Damn it! What is... Why? This magic user has to go! I can't. I'm gonna lose anyway. Because then I'm gonna die because there's still two of them. Crystals, please! Give me some damn freedom. I barely could hit him because of you guys. Fucking blasting magic every 2 seconds. Half the time I can't even hit their fucking back with a backstab. That's why I've been doing the backstab, is so I can try to get to some of my frames and fucking be able to prevent one from being attacking. But no, that magic guy wants to just continuously spam. There's no break in between. And his fucking attacks are stupid as is. Like, are you kidding me? Why do you make fights to where you actively have to be, like, level 1,000,000 for? Even then, you can still die. Like, levels and stats don't really do much for you. Like, yeah, that helps you, but, like... the game's still hard enough that it's not gonna make much of a difference. Yeah, I can't beat them with doing, like, 10 damage, but still... having more health ain't gonna really help. It'll just make you be able to take another hit. That's it. It's fucking annoying. This is the one fight that no matter how many more levels I get, it's just gonna make me do more damage. Or maybe have more health. It's not gonna help save me at all. Fuckers. Ring, dude. Alright, fine. Let's wait until I'm gonna have to overpower myself. It's just not fun. I'm done. One more of these. I know these soldiers. I can't do it. I gotta turn my lanterns like this. Yeah, this, I think there was a... Was it his room? Or was it? I think it was the bowls, not the worms. I could be wrong, but there was another spot where I can... There was a ceiling hole, and there was more stuff up on top. I just don't remember. I think it might be the other one, though. I could be wrong. I don't remember anyway. Ada. Hey, Supply, how you doing? That's good. Oh, yeah. Just got out of bed now. Nice. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad I'm getting shit. I'm glad I swung there. His drop rate is abysmal. Hey, there's one. Need one more. Shut up. Jeez, that's a lot of hits for a torch. Ow. All I need to do is hit you once, dude. Jesus. Kill it. Kill what? Kill what? I'll get back to praising this game soon enough. I mean, I am. Trying to, anyway. I got several bosses that are active. I just want to level up a weapon a new weapon that I found. Andale, andale, andale. Yeah. Let's use it up. Ow. I hate when dudes just don't want to be killed. Dude. Oh. How is everybody doing? Did you want to join voice chat supply, or are you doing something?
I took you for no matter it out your
I am
arms.
dead.
No matter.
Still need a bit more strength. What? Oof, I'm one off with this. Fucking brutal. Get fucked. Bonk. I take that as a no. Alright guys, I'm gonna be doing this for a bit. I've been meaning to do a lot of this off camera. I'm gonna find a better spot than this now, but I'm not gonna risk going anywhere else because it's not as comfortable and easy as these are, and you get 1,000 right away, so. The flying fuck! Dear, are you okay? Jesus! What is happening to that deer? Good lord, it's glitching to hell. What in the actual hell is happening? It's glitching to fucking hell. That poor deer, what in the hell? Oh dear. That's not how you freaking... That's not how you traverse deer! Teaching a deer new tricks now, it's... Oh, it's fixed itself. Teaching an old dog new tricks was a video that I have where he's like spinning like a windmill. Now it's teaching deers new tricks. He fixed itself. Shame. Give me a moment while I join. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I just... oh my god, the deer is glitching again! I just asked on Twitch, so when I didn't see an answer, I thought you were ignoring me. You looking at my stream right now?
I was.
You should go back to it and look at this deer.
Deer.
Woo, 19 hours. Indeed. Good afternoon, Wraithwall. You want to see a glitching deer?
What the fuck is wrong with that deer? Kill it.
I have no idea. It's having a good time.
Fucking kill it. I can't even kill it.
I probably could. I mean, yes, you can kill the animals in this game because it's for crafting. That blood rot got him good. It did, man. He's been smoking that shit all day. There, he's dead now. Now he's glitching in his grave. Man, he's tweaking hard. He's been taking too much coke. I was about to say... Yeah, I know. I am going strong, aren't I, Brooks? How you guys doing?
No.
What?
Female Zarbon.
That's hot.
No.
What? Zarbon's pretty in his weird own way. No, I'm kidding. I mean,
Nope.
he's a pretty boy. That's what he's classified as. That's the gimmick character design they gave him. He's a pretty boy. That's why he talks. That's why in TFS Abridged they made him very.
Gay.
I wouldn't say gay. Feminine, more or less. It's just, you can be like that without being gay. It's just they made him into a very flaming character, which is another way to say gay, but still just not as rude.
Is Dodoria a female or a male?
I'm gonna say canonically a male, but I really don't know. Because they made the joke. They made the joke in TFS that Dodoria is a girl.
And the pink vagina joke too.
But like, I really, honestly, while they all have male characters, technically Piccolo is androgynous. So is Frieza.
Yeah.
And everyone thought Frieza was a girl for the longest time. When, they call him a male. Well, technically Frieza, Piccolo, they have no gender.
Mm-hmm.
My freaking thing is stuttering. My layout's stuttering.
It's weird how Boo had sex though to make a female Mars and.
Okay, I don't. That's Dragon Ball MMO, dude. Like the lore behind that is that he read a book from Hercule. He found porn from Hercule, learned about it, then he created a female out of himself. Apparently they fucked, I guess, and then they created more. I'm not sure if they fucked and Boo just decided to create more. Like, some Cell Jr. shit, but then they decided to just make him get laid, I guess? I really don't know, but that's what the backstory is. Was a female, and I'm pretty sure Namekians just grew with it. Frieza's race Frieza technically is neither male or female. Piccolo's race as well. They reproduce asexually. Both Frieza's race and Namekians reproduce asexually. Piccolo spits you out of an egg. And as for how Frieza's are born, they don't really explain that. But
They just magically showed up.
Well, here's the thing. In the anime, Frieza mentions that he hasn't been harmed by anyone besides his own parents. In the actual translation, he meant he hasn't been harmed by anyone but his own father. Meaning his father is the one that gave birth to him alone.
There's a new event for Xenoverse. Fuck that then. That's the Mega Shenron.
But yeah, it says...
Fuck.
And they're being lazy. Akira keeps changing up a lot of things and giving more backstory on things. Like, he turned Goku into a Saiyan. He turned Piccolo into a Namekian. You can't make Frieza a Frost Demon? Yeah, just give them a title. His father created him from his own genes. Yeah, something like that. Majin Buu, Frieza's father, and stuff like that. They all reproduce. So Namekians, they spit out eggs. I'm not sure if that's the same case for every Namekian, but that's what Piccolo did to give birth to King Piccolo Jr. They never really stated this in the manga or the anime too much. I've read a lot of Akira Toriyama's interviews where he states things like Hercule's name is Mark, the incense burns on Krillin's forehead, because he's a monk, or was a monk. His father, yeah. But yeah. They also mention that Frieza and his father are mutants of his race, hence why they are so unnaturally powerful. And then you go and look at Frost, and he's a pathetic little bitch. Like, there is some engineering there, but, like, they're just giving reasons to make Frieza a villain. Oh, he's a stronger variant of his race. Yeah, they just want to give Frieza a reason to be a villain. But yeah, no, it's whatever it is. They don't go into any detail because there is a lot of science with, like, Frieza's army has a lot of scientists in it. There could be some alternate genetics to make them stronger somehow. I mean, he technically did it briefly, and then he was cut in half by Trunks. Frieza was made stronger.
Here's Fu.
Huh?
Here's Fu.
Who?
Fu.
He's a purple Kai-looking dude.
According to the universe, he's a demon from the demon race.
I didn't say he wasn't I didn't say he was a Kai. I said he looked like a Kai. So then he's the same as Demigra.
Yeah, but he's not a fighter.
Well, and I know that. He's a tactician, yes. He's in the Dragon Ball fucking...
MMO?
What is that anime? The shitty Dragon Ball shit that they tried doing.
Dragon Ball Superheroes?
Yes, there you go. He's in that, and he's in Xenoverse.
He's a kind of cool character for the most part, but...
Well, he's kind of like an out-of-nowhere villain. Like, I get it. For games, it's fine, but for an entire series based on that, it's kind of dumb. Like, because the series is based off Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which is a card arcade game in Japan. And that they decide to throw, like, 50 different Gokus into it all. And then you got Cooler going gold. That was, like, the last episode I saw. I thought it was badass at first, but it was like, it's just like... It's like fan service all at once, and it gets kind of dumb. Especially when you see Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Goku and then Zycor and then fucking whatever the fuck there is. Might as well throw Kuriza into the mix. You might as well throw in Frieza's fake, not real son into the fucking mix.
There's one cool thing that Goku says in this game is that, well, my character right now is a Frieza race character. He says that the Frieza clan is overflowing with power.
Yeah, they're mutants. Frieza and his father are mutants of the Frost, or the Frost Demon lineage. I call them the Frost Demons, just because fuck calling them the Frieza clan. They're not a clan.
That's what Xenoverse says they are.
They aren't. Okay, so they're the same thing as Shikamaru, Nara, they're the same thing as Neji Hyuga. You're telling me that they're a clan like that? No. No. I'm sorry, this has never been outright stated, and if it has, I missed it. Because here's the thing, there's multiple translations of the anime and the manga. Frieza family, King Cold and Frieza. That is all that exists. Xenoverse 1 and 2 added in characters like, you know, the Majin race, and you got Saiyans, you got humans. Well, one of the races is Frieza. As well as Namekian. But instead of calling them something, they just call them Frieza's race, or Frieza race. I guess in that respect, you can call them a clan, but I don't call Frieza a clan. Frieza doesn't even have a last name. I'm sorry, Cold, his father, his name is Cold. His last name isn't Cold. Same thing with Briefs. Bulma's father? His last name is not Briefs. His name is Briefs. Bulma's last name is not Briefs. She has no canonical last name. Bet most people didn't know that. Most people thought her name was Bulma Briefs. No, it's just Bulma. Dr. Briefs, then you got Tights. Is Bulma's sister. You got Panties. Bulma's mother. You got Bulla or Bra. You got Bulma or Bloomer as her actual name. It's all underwear. I could have sworn they said something like Frieza, people are all weak as fuck. Comparatively towards other things, yes. Look at Boo. Like, Boo's been around since the existence of the time itself. He's far stronger than Frieza. And Beerus knows of Frieza, but he only never destroyed him outright is because he can. He knows that Frieza is not all that troublesome. He doesn't have, like... Naturally, yes, they are very weak, but Frieza and his father were mutants. Go look at Frost. Go watch Dragon Ball Super and watch Frieza's tussle with Frost. Go watch the Universe 6 arc where Goku and Vegeta, where Vegeta pummels Frost into the ground. He is the same race, just from a different universe. And Frieza literally saw that he was running from his battles instead of fighting him, and then he betrayed him immediately right then and there. Because Frieza, you know, saw his own race member, he's gonna sit there and try some shit. He also was gonna betray Frost regardless, because it's Frieza. The moment he saw his usefulness at an end, it was over. But the moment he saw Frost just running from his fights instead of actively fighting, because Frost has no abilities, no strength whatsoever. I'm surprised. He's stronger than Piccolo, and that is about the best he's gonna get.
Is that why Goku got pissed off when he saw him?
Frost?
Yeah.
I don't know if he really got pissed off. It's more like, what the hell? Why is there another Frieza here? Did he get pissed off? I don't remember too much of the Universe 6 arc.
He was a bit angry, but...
That doesn't sound like Goku at all.
Like, Discord.
I know he was surprised. I know everyone was surprised. But yeah, no, Frieza's race naturally isn't very powerful. But they, again, Frieza and his father are the only two known besides Frost now that exist. Canonically.
In order to unlock the second timeline...
I have to go and read some more of Akira's interviews on the Frieza race. But I know they're not very powerful. Otherwise, because Frieza was easily beaten by Super Saiyan. Which in the grand scheme of things is not that strong. That puts Goku at 1,500,000 at that fight. Frieza's at about 2,500 or so. Or 1,025,000, somewhere in that area. Goku's not much stronger than him. It's evident that Frieza is still putting up a fight. You guys can claim that he really is... The moment Goku goes Super Saiyan, Frieza lost, but Frieza was still putting up a fight. Regardless if half of that... A good portion of his fights were filler. He still... Like, he didn't outright lose. Because the moment Trunks appeared, Frieza was gone. Like, dead. Hands down. Like, Goku still needed time. Trunks, at that point, well, I'm surprised he even had time. But the moment he learned Super Saiyan after Gohan's death, there was a several-year time gap before he went back. So he had time to learn. Which is why when he went back and fought Frieza, Frieza stood no chance already because of the Super Saiyan ability, but the fact that Trunks was able to... And Goku was, to be honest, Goku, that entire fight, he was mad. Even though his anger kind of toned down a little bit, and he was kind of enjoying the fight, I think, most of that fight was anger. Like
yeah.
Pure anger.
Lots of it.
Yeah, but it to be honest, it ended pretty quickly. Like, he was still mad,
yeah.
Just he was not... If he was as mad as he was... If he stayed as mad as he was, Frieza would have been done. Because, like... Well, yeah, half the time he fights a boss,